Recording? Yeah. Yo, so welcome to our second podcast.
Welcome to the second podcast of
Two Jews and Booze.
And Booze, baby.
I think we should start every show with a handshake, so like the viewer knows we're gentlemen.
Yeah, and even the listener just kind of hears in the background.
Like they know, like, listen, we go to shul, we know how to shake hands.
Yeah.
We can say good Shabbat Shalom.
Yeah, true. So how's it been, bro?
Yeah, it's been good. It's been good. Do a lot of thinking and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, what type of thinking?
I've been thinking lately, like, when I went to high school,
Mr. fucking philosopher.
there's a lot of kids, like, they were getting, like, Adderall, and...
Bro,
they,
stop. We're just rushing it. Why are we rushing it?
Why are we rushing it?
Why are you rushing it, bro? Just...
You're right,
It's like we're meeting up, bro. We're having a normal conversation, dude. Like,
Yeah.
We're just talking.
Okay, fine. We're just talking.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Retake.
Love you, mama.
Okay, cool. Let's go again. Yo, so...
Cool.
Cool.
All right.
Yo, welcome to our second podcast.
Welcome back, baby.
Welcome
How
back.
you doing? I kind of missed you guys.
Yeah,
It's been a bit since the first one.
I love our audience.
I do. The 25 listeners.
Yeah.
Well, I actually haven't checked YouTube, but
I think we're at like 60.
that's pretty good.
But there could be a bunch of Chinese bots. We don't know.
It could be. You know, I hate those fucking bots.
Yeah.
Those bots on Instagram all over.
Don't trash our only listeners.
Yeah.
Thank you guys, you fucking
I just
Chinese
hope you're
bots.
not bots. That's it.
And even if you are bots, I hope you enjoyed.
Ooh, that's strong.
Yeah, it's good stuff. So what you been
What
up
is that?
to?
What'd you make of it?
Okay, so this is vodka mixed with pina colada.
Ooh. Bro, I haven't had vodka since I was like 18.
Really? Because you have a fucking bottle right there in your kitchen.
Yeah, honestly, my uncle just got me that for my birthday.
You got you vodka?
And I'm like, thanks. I'm not a kid anymore. I've moved on.
You just get you a Red Bulls and a bag of ice?
Yeah, it's funny to say that, like, fucking kids drinking,
Yeah.
I mean, we started drinking at the age of, like, fucking, since we were fucking born,
I think the first time I got really I'll tell you the first time I got really trashed was at my younger brother's Shalom Zachor.
Ooh.
And he's 9 years old. I'm 24,
Right
almost
now?
25. Yeah.
Okay. That was the first time you got drunk?
No, that was the first time I got fucking trashed.
Ooh.
I'm talking can't walk,
No.
rolling on the floor, puking 5-6 times in a row.
That's the worst, bro.
Yeah.
You blacked out?
I mean, yeah, because we started drinking at my dad's Shalom Zachor. At the Shalom Zachor with my dad with his friends at the house. I had like 4 friends there, and there was a shitload of booze. And at some point, my dad's like, "You guys are cut off. You're all like fucking 14 years old."
Why are like five of my favorite bottles are missing?
Yeah. So one of my friends, Nat Pisarevsky, put a bottle of vodka under his jacket, and we went and we got more trash at the park.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was fun.
And then the police was called on us.
Yeah.
And they called my parents on Shabbat to let them know that their son's fucking trashed at a park.
Classic.
Good memories.
Good memories.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I never stopped, and that's the lesson.
That is true. Honestly, I remember my first time getting wasted out of my fucking mind. Man, I was like probably age of like 13, or even before. No, way before. And that's when I knew Dvir. You know Dvir, right?
Of course.
So, good buddy of mine. It's Purim, right? And we wanted to go out, obviously go drink. So my mom was like, if you guys are gonna be going out and drinking, you better be staying home. I'm like, so I'm cool to drink. Is that what you're saying? It's like, if you're gonna be drinking, you better stay home. I'm like, definitely not with that voice. Definitely not with that voice. That was a rough LaQuisha voice. My mom is not African American. I'm sorry.
She's got the attitude of like, yeah, do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah,
Everywhere in Fentanyl, but do it at home.
Do it at home. She was responsible.
Yeah.
You know, somewhat responsible.
And make sure Devere doesn't tell his parents about this.
Well, the worst. Well, they had their own party going on. My mom had her own party with her friends. So we're these little fucks, right? We're like, oh, you know, we open up the fucking cabinet and we see so many fucking bottles, each one with like different colors and shit and whiskeys, vodkas. It didn't even mean nothing to us back then because we were kids, right? So we're like, I want to try all of it. So we got fucked up, and yeah, I remember. This is funny. Devere like just, you know, kind of like proposing to my mom at some point.
What?
Yeah,
What,
man.
you were like asking her to hand in
Yeah,
marriage?
he was so drunk. He just went up to my mom and asked her to marry him.
What?
I saw that. I came up. I gave him a knee to the head. All right.
Why would you do that
I
to your
just
new dad?
kneed him in the head. Right. Guy was knocked out. And yeah. And we woke up. I was absolutely shit faced, hungover. I couldn't drink for about like two years.
And
2
Devere
years.
asked you if you want to ride to school.
Yeah. He was super careful after that one. He was super careful.
Honestly, man, he's a wild boy.
I fucking love
He's
that
a
guy.
wild
I love
boy.
that guy.
Wild motherfucker.
Yeah, we had some good times.
I bet. You guys lived together for years, huh?
Yeah.
You had this other roommate also, no?
I had plenty of roommates. Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
I had plenty of roommates.
If one was like a DJ.
One was a DJ. The other one, two guys I moved to Israel with. And DJ and Devere. That's my boy.
You and Devere get fucked up a lot together?
Yeah. Now he's settling down, you know, he's got a girl.
Yeah,
It's
that's
those
nice.
days, man.
That's nice.
It's days where all your friends are just getting married.
But does he know that, like, let's be honest, like, you have a girlfriend, you don't, you raise a family, you don't. But, like, the most important thing, in my opinion, is just getting drunk and high with your friends.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
It's our best fucking years.
It's not even just the best fucking years, it's just, like, the story you said, like, you know, we got fucking drunk and high with our friends when we were 15, and your mom was doing it again when you're having your private party when she was older, and I'm gonna be getting drunk and high with my friends when I'm 70, when I'm 80. Okay, you know what? You guys can have fun with your grandkids and do whatever and take them to shul. I'm gonna be getting drunk and high with my friends at 80.
Yeah.
God willing.
Honestly, I'd be hoping to be like that.
Yeah, at
Like,
80.
if I'm not fucking, like, partying, doing, like, mad drugs at the age of 80, like, just fucking finish me off, man. Just fucking kill me, man. That's no way to live.
You just have a bunch of boys in the old age home.
Yeah.
Be like, I got the liquor.
Yo,
and I
gang,
got
gang.
the weed.
Squad.
And we're gonna just get drunk and
Yeah.
high with our homies.
Yeah.
And do that. Yeah.
Talk how shitty Biden was.
He's gonna be long gone.
God,
Next
man.
year he's
He's
gonna be
like,
long
"What?"
gone. I'm not sure he's gonna be alive by the time we're finished filming the podcast.
No, honestly, this is good.
I don't know. We might release this in a few days from the day we filmed it. So if we filmed it when Biden was still alive.
Coincidence?
Coincidence.
I think not.
Yeah, right. Fucking if he dies like while we're shooting this, and like somehow they get the pictures of the stream, we're gonna be going to jail for planning to murder the president.
Yeah, bro.
So you like Biden?
Do I like Biden? I think I've covered this one.
Yeah.
I made a really strong statement.
You made a very strong statement.
Very strong statement.
But I mean, like.
But I
him-
still hold by it.
Okay, but that's more of his politics. What do you think of him as a person?
He's just like this, creepy uncle, man.
Yeah. It's creepy.
Every time I see a video of him or like hear him speak, he just sounds like this like confused old man that like forgot how to walk home. Like it's that type of guy, right? Like
Fugazi Fugazi.
Fugazi Fugazi. So I don't know how much I. Ooh, nice. Yeah.
That should never be cut up for the clip or something.
No, that's cool.
Good
job.
Well.
Do a good job.
Yeah, so I got a little pina colada on my legs and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
If any girls are staying
No
home doing
biggie.
nothing, you want to help me clean up my legs.
Yeah.
That's alright.
Clean my floor, you bitch.
Make it all real nice. Okay. You think Biden, like, what kind of like pills do you think they give that kind of guy?
Crazy pills.
Yeah.
I don't think any good ones.
You don't think they give him any good pills? No. Do you think he was on pills during the debates? Because he like
But
shocked.
who isn't on pills these days? God damn it.
Fucking everyone's on
Everyone's
fucking
on
pills.
fucking pills.
Everyone's on fucking pills. It's crazy. Like, you're a little bit depressed. Like, they give you just fucking Xanax over the counter. And they're giving it to kids now, too. Because, like, the kids are having such a hard time deciding which gender they want to be. Because that's a decision now you have to make.
For kids.
At a young age, yeah.
At a young age, what gender you want to associate yourself?
It's true.
Yeah.
You have to make a decision.
How many genders are out there?
I think a few thousand.
A few thousand at this point.
Yeah.
And they're like still discovering new ones, right?
Oh, every day.
Every day.
Every day.
So it's just like new species.
Exactly.
We're not even humans anymore at this point.
We're not.
No.
Think about how easy we had it. We're like, we were born with like penises, and we're just like, okay, I'm gonna live my life as a man. I haven't thought twice about it.
No?
Nah.
Sapiens, I is man.
I was man.
Right?
Yeah. And I mean, fucking busy cleaning your fucking mess. Story of my life. I was an abortion survivor.
Yeah. And we're all required to fucking clean up after this shit.
I know. Yeah, but at least I survived. So. Were you given any pills as a kid?
Pills, honestly, I've been given a lot of pills. Like, maybe been told that they were like pain-reducing pills, but they were honestly just like mind-manipulating pills. Like, you can never know, honestly. Like, you're just a kid, you don't know what you're taking. Like, oh, you know, my belly hurts. Boom, they give you like Xanax.
Really?
I don't
You
know.
got Xanax for your belly hurting?
I don't know.
What kind of fucking doctor did you go to?
A good one.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You know what's weird? Okay, I realized that like when you're a kid,
No.
they give you, let's say Xanax, if you're depressed, and I'm not saying if you're depressed, but some people have real depression, you know? Like some people like that fucking crippling depression. They can't get out of the bed in the morning. There's people that have multiple personalities, that like just argue with each other. There's people that are just fucked in the head. And I get that some people need to take Xanax and whatever. And I understand that some people can't focus and they need Adderall and Ritalin. But what I can't understand is when kids like get their ass kicked every day and they're bullied, why don't they give them painkillers? Like, that's a better solution than Michelle Obama's Stop the Bullying campaign. Like, bitch, it's human nature. Some kids are gonna beat the shit out of other kids.
Damn.
Right? At least the human thing to do.
So, and instead of treating the root of the problem, we should just disregard it and just deal with the victim.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like, alright, let's support the little kid, the little fucker. Give him painkillers so he can get through it. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Be more tolerable. Less trauma later.
Sounds like, bro, honestly, that's...
Because let's be honest.
It's honestly, I don't even know if I can take you seriously sometimes, bro. Like,
No, I'm telling you, this is an honest opinion. I'm working with a campaign and we're working on
So,
legislation.
like, he just goes to the doctor and just like, yeah, my kid gets bullied. Can you give him, like, morphine?
Yeah. Because, let's be honest, there's some kids, also I think, that, let's say, them being bullied is part of their path to greatness. But if they have too much PTSD from getting their ass kicked every day, they won't be able to achieve that greatness. But also we shouldn't deprive them of the experience of getting their ass kicked.
Oh. So you're saying it's just a learning experience for them?
It's a learning experience.
So just treat that instead of dealing with bullying.
With bullying, some people
And
need
honestly,
it.
that sounds just like fucking Corona to me. You know? Like, with all these fucking vaccinations and shit, right? You know, like, bitch, you're still gonna get fucking COVID, right?
Yeah.
But you just won't feel it as much, you know? Let's just give him fucking painkillers and you'll just fucking get through it, you know?
Yeah.
Literally what it is.
Holy
You
shit.
know? It's just, fuck the cure, you know?
Yeah.
Fuck the cure.
So such thing.
It's nothing.
Are you vaccinated?
Yeah. I got 2 shots.
You didn't take the third.
No. And I won't.
So you're losing your third prize.
Right now, I don't know. I might be a little bitch and take it later.
know.
But right now, I like to feel like I got a big dick, and I'm gonna say no.
No, because my mom was been yelling at me on WhatsApp. Even I have like neighbors like calling me. I'm like, yo, take the third vaccine already. What are you doing? You're a murderer. You are killing people in the street.
I hate those people.
And I hated them too. Till one day I left my house. I coughed on an old man, and he died instantly. He just dropped fucking dead, and I coughed on him, and he just. And he was next to his grandson, and his grandson.
Did you just run away?
No,
What
but
did you do? Did you just call the police?
So I stood there in shock, and he was with his grandson, and his grandson just lost his fucking mind. He just took off his clothing and ran into the park. It was ridiculous.
Really?
Yeah. So
Is that
I'm considering taking my third vaccine now.
Consider that as a hit and run, right?
Do you think so?
You just coughed and ran.
I'm just happy that it was on Yom Kippur, so I don't have to apologize for it till next year.
Interesting point.
Yeah.
Did you think about that when that happened?
About. I did, but I was so focused on my own, doing better for myself. I couldn't be bothered by an old man dying in my face. I was getting so spiritual.
Yeah. Yeah, inspired.
I was so close to God.
Inspiring.
And I was honestly jealous of him that he's now closer to God than me. That's how you see it.
Yeah, he is. Literally.
He's closer to God.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a suicidal person at all. I want to live out my life, but I'm not scared of death. You know.
Boy.
If you
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Right. Would you rather know how you die, or know when you die?
When I die.
When you die? Really?
Yeah. We do wonders for my scheduling. Like, I would fucking release my autobiography the day I die. That's just a Jewish way to think it. Like, I wouldn't even be able to enjoy the money, but think about it, just like the article on the page.
I feel like how you die would just give you like this perspective, like, okay.
I'll try to avoid it too much.
Try to avoid it, right? I can.
You shouldn't avoid your own death because God gives you a time. You know.
Yeah.
You're supposed to die when you're supposed to die.
So you're saying it's predetermined?
It's predetermined.
Damn. You know, I actually took a class like that in high school.
Yeah.
About if life is predetermined or we have free will. It's a really interesting topic. I'm not gonna get into the in and outs of it, but it's a good case to argue.
It's a good case to argue. I don't actually believe in that though. I don't actually. I think that because I could actually just take a gun, shoot myself in the skull right now, and end it on the podcast.
Was that predetermined though?
It would be kind of cool, like we just in mid podcast. Like, okay, I'm not a conversation.
A lot of views.
A lot of views.
A lot of views.
We would get viral. You would find a new co-host and really take it.
Take off.
Really fucking
the
take
one
off.
that had his friend fucking shoot himself in the head.
Yeah. But you would be known as the guy because people would think that you convinced me to do it for ratings.
Yeah.
So it'd be kind of awkward for you, like if you went to my funeral and stuff.
Yeah. But I'd like, what do you call those guys?
Which?
What do you call those guys that take vlogs, right? To a vlog at your fucking funeral.
You would vlog my funeral?
Yeah.
What a dickhead.
Why?
No, do it at least.
Why you don't want people, the whole world to see
from the
from
Two
you?
Jews and Boo's channel, not from your own personal stuff.
No.
Because you know what I'm saying, at least I was a part of it.
In a good way, you
Yeah.
know, like you want people to get some recognition even after you die, right?
Yeah, and even keep.
I mean, you are a fucking trademark at this point.
What on the podcast?
Not only on the podcast. Are you gonna fucking tell them, or are you gonna fucking squeeze your balls or something?
I don't know. I mean, honestly, probably most people at this point that listening probably know because they probably follow me on Instagram or you on Instagram. But yeah, I do stand up, and I've been performing a lot at bachelorette parties. Which is weird.
We really haven't discussed that. How's that been?
So imagine performing stand up for around 20 drunk, horny
Chicks.
Israeli.
Ooh.
Most of the time they're like Sephardi.
Nice.
And it just could just be yelling shit. It's such a hard set to do.
Really?
But the money's fresh.
The money's fresh, but
Yeah.
the bitches are tough.
Yeah, imagine you just fucking 1,000 shekel an hour.
Really. Easy.
Easy.
Easy. And you just gotta, like, spit out some jokes.
No, I usually come in.
Do you like improv?
No, I usually come in. So the way it works, I
Okay.
usually come in and I pretend I'm a stripper.
Mm.
Start grinding on her. First I come in as a police officer. I'm like, girls, turn off the music right now. You're all getting arrested. Turn off the music. We have had so many noise complaints. And I'm like, and we have one. And then I come in. I start taking off my shirt. I'm like, but we have one bride who deserves to be in trouble.
Nice.
She's gonna be punished. And then they usually put on the song, "Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stripper." I start straight up grinding on.
Nice. Down to your boxers or nude?
No, but I take off my shirt sometimes. I'll do some push-ups under her. I'll twerk on her.
You'll twerk.
I'll twerk on her.
How's your
Put my
twerking
butt on
skills?
her. I think I'm pretty good.
Yeah?
I think I got some, yeah.
Nice.
Got some juice on the
Some
booty.
squats.
Got some squats, you know?
Some bit of squats.
Get some
Don't
squats!
need to do too much.
And then I actually say I'm not a stripper, I'm a stand-up comedian.
Okay.
Then I do 20 minutes, my first 20 minutes of the set, is I make fun of the bride. Because usually the friends of the bride, they'll write to me like a whole thing of like everyone the bride has had sex with in her life, all her boyfriends, and I will just make fun of her and make her seem like a hoe in front of all her friends. And everyone's having a good time. And then I'll make a bunch of jokes about marriage. Like one of my classic jokes is like, what's the difference between your girlfriend and your wife? 45 kilo. And then we play games, and then I go home and I get 800 checkout or 1,000 checkout, whatever. And I go back.
Do they
to
do they enjoy the show at least?
Yeah, and sometimes they want the show just to be extremely sexual. I'm just like, who's the biggest fucking hoe?
Oh,
in
they
the
expect
audience?
you to be a full on like.
Yeah, they want it. These girls are wearing fucking penises on
Was
their
that
head.
in the fucking job script? Was that in the?
In the job script is that I have a very sexual show, and I can do a little cleaner show. And you just talk. I talked to you before, and I kind of feel you out of what you want.
Okay. I feel like you're putting yourself out there as like a male prostitute that's willing to like get his dick sucked in front of 20 chicks.
I just love stand up so much at this point.
Yeah.
I will perform at a fucking graveyard. I will perform at a funeral.
Damn.
If you want me to roast the dead the day he died, you call Yoni the comedian,
At his request, of course.
at his request. And I will roast your father's death
Nice.
in front of your whole family. Comedy.
Never stops. Never stops.
Pick a different career.
Is that something that you tell yourself?
Just comedy. You should have gotten a normal job.
Yeah. Man, that's funny.
Yeah.
So you've been doing that for a while now.
Not for a while, but I've been growing.
Yeah.
I'm growing slowly, but surely.
Maturely. Nice.
So what have you been up to?
Life, man.
Life.
It's just life, Kind of just grinding
Grinding.
until we dying.
Till we dying. I see you on Instagram though. It seems like you love the nature party scene, my dude.
Oh man, I fucking love them, man.
Yeah.
I can't get enough.
You have
I
the
really
best
can't.
life on Instagram.
The what?
You have the best life on Instagram.
I don't agree.
No?
And I'll add on that, I think that is absolute bullshit. Okay. Whatever anyone, well, I'm not gonna say anyone, but for me at least, I think, first of all, Instagram is a great platform to like connect with people and just, expose yourself. But when I say expose yourself, it's just kind of show your creativity and, not necessarily pop other people's eyes out, but
Yeah.
like, just, the cool shit that you see during the day and you want other people to know and like,
Obviously.
yeah.
I'm still gonna post shit like, the shittiest day I hate my life.
Yeah, but there's also like a bunch of ugly stuff on Instagram, and sometimes I just want to like just throw my phone out the fucking window. Like, it is just so stupid at times. Like the shit that you see, is so irrelevant and it's such a time consumer, right? Like I'd much rather use that time to do other shit, but at the same time, I'm doing the exact same shit every time. You know what I mean? Like you're on your phone no matter what. But fugazi, it doesn't make a fucking difference. Well, fucking phones, and no matter what it is. But yeah, man, fucking just living life. So whatever you see on Instagram is probably what's going on in my life. If you don't see nothing, it's probably because I'm fucking depressed at home. You know? It's just how it is, guys.
Yeah, doctor, give this guy some Xanax.
Yeah. Or he's getting laid. Or he's getting laid.
I like that.
Or he's
getting laid. Yeah. So
So nature parties, man. I fucking love them, man. Like,
you love it?
Love them, really. I'll tell you what. Like, I only got into them in the past few years. I was never into like the trance music or into electro music or any of that. You know, fucking Transformer sex music. Fucking.
You don't think all you need is trance?
Fucking all we need is trance. Nah, I'm good without it right now in my life.
Cool.
But no, it's no. Tell you what, it's fun because I like to disconnect, and it's a great way to disconnect and just kind of be in yourself and with the people that you really, really enjoy to be with. And every time it's just a great experience, you know, when it's just your own vibes and you go in with like knowing you're just there to like have a good time. So this time we went for like a day and a half. I've been at parties for like 3 days, 4 days. And every time it's a different experience, but yet I feel so complete after those parties. I feel like going back to the city. It's just like this gundungus, disgusting ass place, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you just want to get more of it. You know, you're finally in nature and you just want to like really enjoy it, especially after you do drugs.
You do drugs at these parties?
Oh yeah. I feel it. I mean, it's only a matter of time till you just like find yourself in nature with whatever you have on you, because you know it does get boring if you just stare at it and nothing. You know, it gets boring. Come on,
fucking
at least make it interesting.
Yeah,
you know,
tell you guys skyscrapers.
love the small things. And I'm talking about the fucking ants.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, it was good.
I should think with that ant. Last time I did shrooms with you, a ladybug crawled into my hand.
Really?
And I just had a conversation with her for like 45 minutes.
How was that?
I was like, first I was just like, girl, how you doing? Like, how's it living out
How's
there?
it been?
Yeah.
You get all the spots? You get your nails done?
Yeah. And even at one point, you're just like, what did you say? I was like, no, I was talking to her.
I gotta say, I had such a great time doing shrooms with you.
That was awesome, man.
That was great, man.
Yeah, we should do more drugs together.
We should.
Yeah.
We should. It was, I'm not gonna lie, kind of shitty location.
Just a shitty location. You picked it.
I kind of picked it, but knowing it was close, we didn't have as much time to go up all the way to the north. Because if you're gonna... What?
I would have done it. I would have driven all the way up.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So we do that next time.
Next
and
time.
you have a good amount.
Yeah.
Okay, because last time we didn't have enough.
We didn't have enough. I don't know. I tripped balls. It was my first time tripping on shrooms.
You didn't trip balls. No, you did not trip balls.
I didn't trip. No, but the
Believe
thing is,
me, Yoni, you
no,
did
but
not
I
trip
realized that the
balls.
first time you do a drug, the drug kind of lies to you, where it gives you the greatest experience ever. and I legit, I mean, I didn't trip balls, where I didn't see like aliens, and I didn't leave the dimension, but where I was in a place where, like, I was watching the fucking trees dance.
Yeah.
I was talking to ladybugs, bro.
Yeah.
Like that. That's the amount of shrooms you want to take, because when you get to the leaving my dimension, it's very hard to be in control of the experience. And if you're having fun and be in control of your emotions, where if shit's just dancing, bro, you dance with it.
Yeah, I like that. But you know what? That's what you did, right? You pretty much microdosed.
I think it's a little more than I've done microdose.
Just a bit more. But you didn't... Well, microdosing is when you take a bunch. Like, when you take small amounts in short periods of time and you just kind of let it go.
Of that is wrong.
Right? But we had about 3 grams, and we were 3 people, so meaning each one took a gram. 1 gram is not going to make you trip. But what it will do, it's going to literally tickle your balls and tell you, like, oh, you think you're tripping? You're not. Right? It's going to be like, oh, you think it? You see it there? No, it's gone. I had that a few times when I was there, and
It's like a roll. You go up and you go
you,
down.
you go down, but you kind
Yeah.
of try to get keep tickling it just so you can get a bit more, because it's fun. It's fun. You enjoy it, and we had a great time with your buddy, right? We were listening. We were talking about. He had that one book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, which I really want to read. By the way,
He's read it like 4 times already.
I really want to.
And he still gives a fuck. I don't
And
know.
he still gives a fuck.
He still gives a fuck. He's like, I gotta continue reading it, not to give a fuck. But he still gives a fuck.
He gives a fuck.
Yeah.
He's a give a fucker.
But he's a good guy.
He is a good guy. But even then, man, like whatever you have during your trip, it's nothing compared to what you took. And again, I'm not talking about like leaving your dimension. You can take a good amount and not feel like you're literally obliterated. Yes, you're gonna start seeing shit melt. I'll tell you this. I was at this party, and this is funny. So, I took it at like around 9 a.m. Right? We're out. We're
What did you
dancing.
take?
What?
What do you take?
I took acid.
At 9 a.m.
Yeah. Great day to
Wicked trip.
Great way to start the day. Just rise and shine, baby.
Poker tripper.
Yeah. Morning tripper.
Morning tripper.
I'll tell you what. No, because also the night before we went to sleep, just a bit early. Just 3 a.m. Whatever. Fucking right. Just a bit early. Because we had cops kind of like shut down the music because it was getting late. So we were like, all right, we'll just get a head start. So we woke up at 9, and about 10 of us, right, good amount, like good friends, just all took it together. And we just let it fucking kick. So with time, we were right by the Jordan River, so we're just jumping in and out. We had a stage with music, so we're coming out of the water, we're going to dance, we have the tents, we got the food, honestly we're set with everything. And at one point, I'm starting to feel it a bit, but nothing serious, right? And I go back to the tent, and I see my buddy over there, Jedediah.
My son.
Judas.
I just want to let everyone know that Jedediah, you did your Hechtburger, is my biological son.
Also mine.
Also his.
And mine.
Long story. Different podcast. We'll talk about it.
We'll get to the genetics of it.
We'll go back to you dropping acid with my son.
So I'm going back to the tents, and Judas, my son, is just sleeping in his tent, right? And I'm looking at him, and he's laying down, right? He's in his bathing suit, sleeping, and I'm looking at his body, and it just starts, fucking moving. And the body it's just like his body starts like moving like this like slime, right? Like this creature. He's got like a demon inside his stomach, right? Moving. And I'm looking at him, fucking freaked out. And I see another friend of mine, okay? And I'm looking at this thing. I'm looking at him. He's looking at the same thing, right? He's looking at Yedidia, right? Laying down. I can see his eyes just open up. He looks at me. He's like, bro, do you see that? I'm like, you see that? You see that? He's like, bro. We start freaking out. Like, dude, this shit is kicking in. And, yeah, that's when it really started. But what was beautiful was that we just, like, it synced at the same time. And we just saw our friend just fucking like mutate in front of us. In front of him, like at the same time. Like this guy turned into a fucking Pokemon, and all of a sudden we were just like, what is going on? And yeah, after that it was just amazing. It was just like this very intense, vibrant type of feeling. Like it wasn't necessarily like I'm seeing shit like form, or I'm not seeing creatures or that weird shit that they talk about. I'm seeing more like shit changes colors, right? I'm seeing like mountains like move a bit, right? I'm seeing the fucking road moving like way far. Like it's that type of shit that just gets your mind all like fucking creative. And I'm telling you this, like I took it at 9 a.m. I got home at 12. At 3 a.m. before I went to bed, I still felt it.
Whoa. Powerful shit.
Like, I'm not tripping balls, but I feel like I close my eyes and
shit.
I see patterns and shit. And listening to music was amazing. Just music was honestly like
the trance was good.
Not even At some point we changed it to like some old rock,
Nice.
to like Pink Floyd and
Chill.
some Doors.
That's what's up.
It was great.
So, what did you take it? Was it drops? Was it a tab?
It was a tab.
Wow.
It was a tab. You put it.
You just
check on
fucking
your
take it.
leg,
How
on
long
your
does it
tongue.
hit you after you take it?
It takes like about an hour and a half. Depends, really, but like.
You start like you legit, and when do you start hallucinating?
So it takes like about an hour to like go up. You have this climb up. We're starting like to like really feel it, and then after that it's that's when you really feel the intensity. Like I'm looking at my water bottle and the words start moving and shit. Like it was that type of thing. And every time I was laughing, I was tearing up, bro. I was literally crying from laughter.
What was funny?
Everything, bro. Literally, I can. Yeah.
That's what's when you do drugs and you're laughing and you're having good. That's the best.
That's the best.
That's the best.
That's why I go for it.
It's
Just
even
have a
better than
good
getting
time.
drunk and high with your friends. Is
The
doing
best thing is
psychedelic
not having
drugs.
to worry about how people perceive you. Like
Yeah.
it's how people look at you. Most of our problems these days is, how they view me. Is it the way I dress? Is it the way I speak? Is it the way I walk? Right?
Who I hang out with, who I
Right,
associate
it's
with.
everything, right? But at these parties, no one gives a shit. Like, do your own thing.
Do your own thing.
I had friends who were even 10 times way more fucked up than I was at that party.
Yeah.
Right? And honestly, no one gave a shit.
Your
Like,
friends
obviously,
are crackheads.
we were very, careful. Like, we were like, something's gonna happen. We're gonna take care of them. But, do your thing, bro. Feel free, bro.
Yeah.
And that was amazing.
That's the best one. Also, when you vibe with the people. I recently did shrooms and I did not vibe.
You did?
I was very upset.
Shit.
Very mad.
What type of setting were you at?
Okay, so I was at this also at a nature party. It was at night, but it wasn't a good nature party because like sometimes you go and you feel like everyone's cool and like it's fun. It's a good group of people to do drugs with, and sometimes you're just like, nah, it's not my scene.
No.
I have nothing in common with anyone here. And I came with a few friends. I was in my car. I was the one that drove. I'm sitting in my car, and it started raining in the middle of the nature party. So a bunch of people went to my car, and we're drinking a little liquor, and we're smoking big fat joints,
Nice.
We're just chilling.
Speaking of joints, shall I roll one up?
Yeah, rolling up.
Alright.
And I'm on shrooms heavy, okay? And suddenly there's someone in the car. I don't remember when he got in. He was bleeding from the side of his head a little bit.
From what? Like what?
He fell at the party.
Okay.
But I didn't even fucking look at his cut, cause I'm on shrooms. And he's like, I need to go to the hospital. This is my car.
Damn.
And my friends realize, like, this guy's on drugs. He's not bleeding that bad. Nothing's really wrong with him.
Wait, you or him?
Them.
Okay.
My friends and other people in the car. The other 3 people in the car. I have a
Was
5-seater.
this guy also on drugs?
Yeah.
For sure.
But I didn't know.
You didn't know.
I didn't know.
Yours.
And I'm kind of a good guy, to be honest. And I'm like, this fucking... And he was a Hayal Boded.
Okay. Yeah. Well, when it's the chabad, then you
He's a
feel
lone
like
soldier.
subconsciously, like you have to do.
I have to take care of him.
You have to.
I cannot, and also just imagine, like in my head, I was tripping. Like imagine a Khayal Boded dying in my car from bleeding out from his head, and I didn't take him to the hospital.
You'd feel so guilty with yourself.
I will be hated by the entire country, the Jewish people, my family, by God.
By nefesh benefesh.
By Nefesh. Exactly. And they promoted me on Instagram. They had an article about me. And this is what I do. I don't even take care of a lone soldier who's dying from head wounds in my car. And my friends aren't having it. They're not communicating with me well because I'm on shrooms. And I just go nuts and I start pulling everyone out of my car. There's a girl in the front seat. She's like driving. She's the designated driver. I take her by the fucking legs. I'm sorry, Korean. And I pull her out of my car by the legs. These 2 other guys, the 2 dangerous who were in the car, I physically fight with them to go out of my car. Now it's just me. Okay? The guy who's bleeding from the head, and my friend Samuel in the back. He's from the Venezuela.
Okay.
And he's like a ride or die kind of friend. He's like, Yoni, if you're driving your car up a mountain on shrooms right now to save this guy's life, I'm with you, bro. He's gonna ride or die with you.
it's like, I'll jump off this cliff for you. Like, bro, you don't have to,
Yeah.
bro. Like, he's like that type of guy with like unnecessary like drive to do something for something like bro, I'll take this bullet for you, bro. You don't need to. Like, you're good. Like, I barely know you. Like, I just crossed the street and met you. You know.
It's like, bro, it's like we're not in Gaza. We're fucking in my car. I'm tripping balls, about to drive my car off a mountain. For someone who's like,
it's like, fuck it, whatever.
Fuck it, bro. He's like, Yoni, bro, I'm with you. We're ride or die, bro. Mi casa, su casa. He's Venezuelan. That's what they do.
It's like, I'm not even at home, bro.
Yeah. So what happens is I'm about to drive the car, and this guy's like, I might not actually need to go to the hospital because he realizes what's going on. He realizes that there's probably more of a chance that he's gonna die if I'm driving right now.
Probably. I mean, regardless of the drugs, even if he drives with you.
No, but I'm legit tripping balls visibly.
Yeah.
Everyone around me knows like Yoni's fucking tripping balls. And at one point I just took my shirt. I'm just like, listen, we're going to the hospital right now. Okay? Unless you tell me you don't need to. But we're going to the hospital. And don't fuck with me. I'm leaving right now. And he just like, and I'm like, do you need it to go? Yes or no? Yes or no? Do you need to go to the hospital? I'm super intense. Like fucking veins are popping on my forehead.
Jesus.
And shit. And he's just like, you know what? I don't need to go to the hospital anymore. And I was so embarrassed.
Embarrassed? I'd be so pissed. I'd be like...
No, in front of everyone else.
I'd
I fucking beat the shit out of all my friends to take this guy to the hospital. And he doesn't even need to go.
I'd make them beat him up.
Yeah. So we just...
Honestly, let him die at that point. Like, if you cause such a scene, bro, after that,
Yeah.
you're willing to, like, literally stab your friends,
Yeah.
you know, to take this guy to the hospital, you should have finished the job.
Yeah. I should have. I don't even want to say it. He's an embarrassment to lone soldiers.
Yes. And I'm a lone soldier, an ex-lone soldier.
Yeah.
And I don't, what's the word, recognize or acknowledge or, I don't resonate with that type of shit.
No. Like, listen, you know what? You want to be a lone soldier, you want to come to a country, serve it, and have nothing given back to you for, good for you. You're doing, like, probably the best thing you could do. Amen. As a Jewish man, and I applaud you all the way. But the one thing I'm asking from you is don't be a fucking pussy, because you're making a bad name for everyone else.
And your country.
And your country. We've been through, us the Jewish people, we've been through enough.
So much.
Enough! We don't need you embarrassing us anymore.
No.
No.
Damn.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy. I mean, just from hearing that story, like, fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
I'd be like, you know what? You're not coming home with me.
Yeah. No, I actually thought he was a lone soldier.
You did.
But he was being really weird.
Yeah.
And like he asked to go to the hospital again in the middle of the
Again?
car. Yeah, man.
It's like, oh, whoops. Yeah, about that. I actually lost a lot of blood.
Yeah.
Like, I'm on the point of collapse.
Yeah.
So, second thoughts, rain check.
Yeah. That's good. So I'm happy we told that story because last episode I clearly said that if you're a young kid you should do drugs.
You should. You don't. You should.
But I think we scared a few of the kids off. And if you are in an approachable age listening to this podcast,
just be careful.
Be careful. It's not only fun and games.
It's not. A lot of scary stories out there.
Yeah. I heard one story of like someone who did acid and he started like peeling his skin because he thought it was an orange.
You ever heard of that story of that guy taking bath salts and eating a man's face?
No.
Bro, there was this story in Miami a few years back. This guy took bath salts, and when they say bath salts, I don't know if they're talking about the actual bath salt that you put in your bath, or it's some like street name or whatever, but there's a video of this guy, and they got this guy on like some chopper video cam, some like helicopter, right? And you see this guy literally jumping on some hobo and eating his face. Bro, this guy was on some crazy ass drug and it just drove the guy to eat somebody's fucking face off. That's what he did. And yeah, famous story. But that's also a Florida man, so I feel like even without the drugs, like it wouldn't make a fucking difference. Like Florida man, typical. Like Florida man eats baby. You know, Florida man fucks alligator.
Yeah.
You know, Florida woman fucks student. Well, that happens all over the country. But You know what I mean, right?
I know what you mean.
You know?
I know what you mean. There's so many Florida man titles.
So many Florida man. You can just write Florida man, and you will have endless articles.
Yeah.
On Google.
Florida man.
Do it right now. Do it right now. Let me challenge you on that one. Just write Florida man and
Yeah.
just send whatever it pops up.
We would do it. We just don't have anyone working for us in the podcast right now. We don't have our Jamie yet.
You know what? I'm gonna do that right now. Once I'm done with the joint,
You gonna Google Florida man?
I'm gonna Google Florida man.
How would I do it? My phone's the one filming the video.
Which, by the way, we're filming this in my apartment.
Yeah. Don't rob him.
Don't, please don't. My apartment is.
Yeah. So that's crazy. Hey, you got a fun crew though. You guys do a lot of drugs. I'm kind of envy of you guys.
Yeah, it's not even the drugs at that point. It's just the time. It's what we do. It's what we do.
Yeah.
Florida man.
Florida man.
It pulls up a lot of Florida man and dates like December 6th, August 22. What the fuck?
Florida man fucks his alligator.
Florida man.
He fucks his alligator and makes him his wife.
And makes love with his.
I actually saw once
Hamster.
a title. I saw a title once. Florida man buries a bag of crystal meth.
Let's do. I did Florida man August 8th. Florida man accused of using Kool-Aid packets to steal nearly. What was this? Using Kool-Aid packets to steal nearly 1,000 Walmart merchandise. How do you use Kool-Aid packets to steal $1,000 and Walmart merchandise?
What the fuck?
How do you just like throw it at them? Do you?
Honestly, I have no clue.
How's that even possible?
What the fuck is going on?
Florida man asked Walmart employee for anything that would kill 200 people. Of course.
Call that.
Because why not?
He's in Florida.
All right, let's do Florida man, December 18th. Florida man tries to pay for fast food with a bag of weed. God damn it! It just doesn't stop!
How's that even a news story though?
Florida
How does that
man.
make the news though?
Because it's Florida.
Yeah, like such a weird news. Like that show would never fly.
News outlets.
Yeah.
It's like, let's just post the weirdest fucking articles. But it's facts.
It's facts.
You know, it's not like they're just making shit up. You know?
Yeah, but yeah.
Man gets, I don't know, bit by a shark in mid-podcast. Like, that shit could, I don't know.
That should make the news.
That wouldn't make the news.
Are we desperate enough to get a shark to bite us mid-podcast next week?
Do we have the funding to make that happen?
I don't know. Would it make us go viral? What would be the damages?
Many. Physical and to my apartment as well, so fuck you.
Yeah, fuck the shark.
Florida man walks home while bleeding profusely after shark. Just speaking of sharks. After shark attack, so he just walks home right after that without calling an ambulance. Let's see. Give me a date. Give me a random date.
Let's do an old date. Could we do like a 1966, like
Give me
January
just like
15th.
a date. January 15th?
Still 2020 still, yeah.
Alright. Florida man. Okay. Florida man threatens to kill neighbors with kindness. I gotta see this.
He looks
Wow.
like a
And he's
fucking
got
creep.
he's got a mugshot too.
He's like a creep.
How does that even? Could you even get arrested for
I
killing
wouldn't
somebody
want
with
it around my
kindness?
kids.
Uh,
How do you kill someone with kindness?
yeah. Let's find out. This is interesting. Florida man hits vehicle, then steals vehicle belonging to Good Samaritan who stopped to help. You know, Florida men are just assholes at this point.
Is there any Florida women? Like, what are the women there do? Do they do any bad shit? Like, what's going on?
You don't even want to meet them.
Yeah.
They're just as bad, if not even worse.
Do you know who's from Florida?
Hmm.
Gabby Petito's boyfriend.
Is he?
Yeah.
The guy that the couple the woman that got killed, right?
Yeah.
Did they find her?
They found her body, but they didn't find him.
Oh,
Because he ran away. He's like,
little bitch.
no, he didn't run. I don't know if I killed my girlfriend, I'll run away too.
You would.
Yeah.
What? That would make
I mean, I don't think I would kill my girlfriend, but I mean,
You don't even have a girlfriend, bro.
I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have anyone to kill. I don't have anyone to kill.
Ladies, my man over here is single and is ready to mingle. All right, so hit him up, slide his DMs. Okay, hit up his MySpace, OnlyFans. His OnlyFans is pretty shitty, but
I promise not to kill you on a road trip.
so yeah.
My other man is single.
Single, like I said. Number, I'll leave it below.
Leave it to me. And honestly, I'm a good guy. You should get close to me. You shouldn't get close to Yoni Lane. I'm a way better option.
Such an asshole.
Yeah. Well, listen, you shit on the podcast, you get shit on the fucking podcast. That's how it works, motherfucker.
I was talking about you, but also him.
Yeah, right. I know you're talking about him. I was like, I know you're talking about me. I just figured I'd get back to calling him the asshole.
Yeah, kind of deserves it too.
Yo, he fucking didn't like our first episode at all. And I know some of you did.
Didn't even hear it.
You didn't listen to the whole thing?
Mm-mm.
Because he was in Germany, and I saw 5% of our listening from Spotify was from Germany.
Voila. So it's just voila.
It's kind of sad that one listens to 5%. But we could be honest. About how much our viewership's getting. I don't care. I love it.
Dude, you want to hear something weird that happened to me today?
Tell me.
I came back. I actually went to Yoni to see him. I had to
Okay.
go pick up my weed. And on the way back, I just did a joint, so like I'm walking back, and I don't really want to talk to anybody, right? I just want to listen to my music and just get back home. On the way, these like 3 kids just stopped me, like, could you buy this? Would you buy this little snake for me? And it's this little gummy snake or whatever, that you had as like a fucking 3-year-old or whatever. Like, could you buy this for me instead, Shackle? Like, first of all, what kind of fucking snake costs like 10 shekels? Bro? Like, give me a fucking break. Second, get the fuck out of my way, dude. Like, let me, I'm walking here. You know, I'm walking here. It's like, hey, could you buy it? And there's an old lady sitting next to him. Was like, oh, just buy from them. Well, you're not buying from them. I'm like, I'm literally with my card. I don't even have cash. So just give me your card. Literally, you started grabbing my card from me.
What the fuck?
And I'm like, bro, get the fuck off. Like, I don't even care whose kid you are. Like, I'll smack you across the face if I need to.
What the fuck?
You know?
It's so weird. Fuck kids, though. You know what? Fuck kids.
No respect.
Respect. But honestly, the last generation has accomplished way more than us. In the sense where, like, remember, like, when we were kids, like, everyone was, like, fighting for gay rights? Like, when millennials were kids, we were, like, the gay rights was, like, a big issue, like, when we were growing up.
What is it now? Tranny?
And today, like, they don't even care about gay rights because they're just, like, kids are just, like, you know what? I don't even have a fucking gender, bro.
It's way too... Listen, at this point, I don't even know how many fucking genders there are out there. That's how sad it is.
Yeah.
That's how fucking
When
sad.
you don't know.
When you don't know.
When you don't know.
Honestly, just writing out this fucking description for the fucking for the podcast. 32 genders. I could be insensitive to many genders out there.
That haven't even been released yet.
You know?
Yeah.
As we speak, there's probably another 3.
But that's the cool thing. You could invent a gender. Like, if you're a person and you are creative enough and fucked up enough in the head and have tremendous problems with your sexuality and who you are as a person, you could invent the gender. And be that gender, be the only person that is that gender.
Wow.
Insane.
Insane.
That's the times we live in. You know what? At some point during this podcast, I'm going to come out of the closet as a certain gender that I made up.
I'm going to identify myself as a peacock.
At least you still have a cock.
Yeah, at least I still got the cock.
Hey, you know what that would be?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pee on someone's cock.
I peed on you.
You did pee on me.
I did.
You did.
That was funny.
You know what? You should honestly just say that. We should just say that story now because like this is the drug episode.
This is the ultimate drug episode.
This is the motherfucking drug episode.
This is the one.
Yeah, honestly, people are gonna, after this release, people are gonna look at me like I'm brain dead. People are gonna look at me like I'm Yoni fucking Lane.
How many brain cells you got left?
Yeah, man.
None. That's the answer for you.
Yeah.
Wow, man. Like, dude, we know each other for years, bro.
Fucking years.
And I mean, since what age?
I think that story happened. I think when I was in ninth. I was in ninth grade.
Ninth grade.
So,
I think it was ninth grade. It was
So-
right before I left to the U.S.
yeah, because I remember I came to you with Moshe Walters, he was a senior in my school, and like I was just like cool enough to smoke drugs with the older kids, and you came with Vito. Like, you guys were also cool,
Yeah, but it was just me.
Not
you
as
and-
cool.
Me.
but you peed on me.
Me, yeah, which I'm gonna get to in a second. But it was me, you, and him. Me, you, and Vito.
Vito and Moshe Walters.
No, it was just me, you, and him.
I'm pretty
Maybe
sure.
maybe it was in the beginning, but it was just me, you, and him.
No, I'm telling you, he was there because I bumped into him like a few months ago, and he's like, "Remember when we smoked Nice Guy and someone peed on you?"
Bro, at that moment we were together, he was not with us.
I think you just forgot.
I didn't forget.
I don't know. I remember.
I
him
think
with us.
he was with us before or after. That I don't remember.
We got the.
I
Nice Guy
never
from him.
remember there was
He
somebody
gave
with
us the Nice Guy. That's for sure.
Okay. So
He was with us at some point. He gave us the Nice Guy.
we
Honestly,
we
yeah, right?
incriminated-
Like, fucking-
we fucking incriminated the fucking guy.
But Messi was legal back then.
It's still legal. Dude, just in this weekend, 15 kids were hospitalized from Nice Guy.
The fuck? Just buy weed. It's so cheap nowadays.
Yeah, it's not even weed. Bro, that shit's fucking fucking rat poison, dude. It's what they give to fucking horse tranquilizers, you know?
Yeah.
You know, that type of shit. That's bad.
That's ketamine they give to horses.
Yeah, that's yeah, but it's probably they got some elements of it.
I feel like everyone is doing ketamine nowadays.
A lot of people take it.
I hate it.
I don't want to take it.
I don't take it
I
either.
don't take
No, I've taken it
it.
before,
Oh, you've taken it.
but it's okay. It's kind of like a drug that just makes you feel dumber.
I know. It's just this like kind of.
Let's be honest, being dumb is fun sometimes because when you're dumb, you've no real problems, you've no stress. You're too dumb to feel stress. You're too dumb to feel anxiety.
It's like all your worries just like
Dissipate.
well.
And the things I like about weed is that it makes you feel dumber too. But it doesn't.
You're
take-
still there.
You're still there. But also, weed has a certain thing where like it kind of increases your imagination in some way.
It does. It's creative in your head.
You know, and I can't do a drug that gives me no positive qualities whatsoever. Like I can't just do a drug that makes me dumber. If I'm gonna do a drug like weed, I can get fucking paranoid on weed. Sometimes I smoke weed and I talk to myself for 2 hours at a time. Weed sometimes is not the best thing for me, but that's why I love it.
Yeah.
Because it's like any relationship.
You just kind of know how to figure it out.
If you talk to a girl who's not at all crazy, if you're dating your girlfriend's not at all crazy, at all, she's a basic bitch.
Agreed.
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 You know what I'm saying?
So I fucking piss on this guy.
He fucking peed on me.
Yeah. Oh man, that day was fucking.
How was it peeing on a legend? I gotta
So
ask you.
a legend. Here, take the joint. Let's just ask for it.
Joint.
Fuck this later.
They didn't want to make the whole conversation on the podcast about the joint. You know? Yeah, we're that petty, you know? It's not something. Go on.
So what happened was, and from what I remember is that we went out, hung out at the local park or whatever, and you had just gotten this new bag, and I remember you saying, "Oh, bro, it's this bulldog, Superman, fucking good stuff, iggy wiggy wiggy," and I'm like, "Alright, fucking, I'll smoke it," right? So we go, we do a joint, and right off the bat, took me a few hits, fucking skies, I can't even speak English. The fucking sky's changing colors, and I'm fucking tripping, literally tripping, and at some point, you poured something on my toes. It was water, beer, poured something on my toe.
I spilled it, yeah.
Spilled it, poured it, whatever the fuck it
Yeah.
was. And for some goddamn reason, right? Obviously because of a fucking nice guy that we were taking, I assumed that you peed on me. for some fucking reason, right? And I'm looking at Dvir, right? And I'm looking at him, I'm like, Klutzel, did you just fucking pee on me? You're like, what? And Dvir is cracking up. And I look at him, and I'm like, Dvir, did you just pee on me? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, that motherfucker. And then I get up, I zip down my pants, you're still sitting, and I straight up piss on you, bro.
You straight up piss on
I straight up pissed on you.
For a few seconds, though.
And it wasn't even a few seconds, it was like almost a close to a minute. And you didn't even realize.
You're not peeing me for a fucking minute.
Bro, I remember.
You're not peeing me for a motherfucking minute, bro. I don't even think you pee for a minute in your daily life. Who the fuck pees for a minute? What is that? Like you fucking
Dude, you were also
a
so
minute
fucked
you
up.
poured? Like,
Dude, you were so fucked up that you could have just as been sitting there not even noticing it. So that's how fucked up it was.
Okay, fine. But if you pee for me for a minute, that's like 2 liters.
Dude, it took you a good few seconds to like notice, and you got up. You were like, "What the fuck?" You start chasing me for a few seconds, and lay down on the grass like a fucking like a I don't even know what. Like fucking Patrick, dude. And I lay next to you, and you're like, bro. I'm like, what? You just made my day. I'm like, I did what? You just made my day.
That's honestly the part of the story that we've always disagreed on.
Always
Because
agree.
in my interpretation is, I think I got up and beat the shit out of him for a few minutes, and later I told him you made my day. Like after I took a shower,
So
we went out drinking, I was like, you made my day. But in my interpretation, I think I chased you down and beat the shit out of you.
You chased me. You tried to beat the shit out of me. Didn't work. You lay down on the grass.
Like they couldn't catch
like
you?
the piece of shit you are. Lay down on the grass, and you were like, when does it ever happen that someone pees on you while you're high?
It's true.
And I'm like, never.
And moral of the story is, to be honest, is that from that experience, me and you are still friends. And today we're making a fucking podcast. Look at us. Let your friends pee on you.
That's a true friendship.
That's a true friendship.
That's a true friendship.
That's how you know what's up.
That's bonding, alright?
Yeah.
Fuck blood brothers. Or
Fuck
whatever.
it.
Fuck all that.
Piss brothers.
Fucking, yeah. You just fucking sword fight.
Piss fucking sword fight. Let me tell you something though.
What's up?
I'm gonna tell you my first experience on Nice Guy.
Oh, there was before that happened?
Yeah.
Damn.
So I started doing Nice Guy that year. I wish I never did it. I feel like I'm actually like more fucked up as a person because I've done it. I feel like I've lost a significant chunk of my brain when I was 15, and I've just been living, you know, like 3/4 ever since. I'm living fucking a 3/4 life because of those decisions I made when I was 15. But the first time I did Nice Guy, I passed out while I was petting a dog, on a woman's dog, and I woke up and she was trying to call an ambulance on me. And I told her, yeah, I'm fucked up, call an ambulance. And then I realized what I did. Like I had a second of sobriety, and I just took a fucking sprint. And my friends were looking for me for hours.
Damn. Wait, so you fell on this woman's dog?
Like I was petting the dog, and I just passed out.
You passed
on the dog! And the dog was chilling. I think so. I was passed out. But I woke up and I'm laying on a dog.
Was it a big dog or was it like
It was a big dog.
It was a big dog.
But I'm fucking laying on the dog, and the woman's like, do you need me to call you an ambulance? And I'm like, yeah. I just fucking died on your dog. I'm like, no.
So you just ran away before you
Yeah, because I realized, like, even at 15, I knew, like, I don't want fucking ambulances. They'll call my parents, you know?
Yeah, parents is, like, the biggest concern back then. Not even the police.
Obviously.
Bro, not the police, not the court. Dude, it was the
Because
parents.
you're 15, like, you know, your parents don't want to hear that you're passing out from Nice Guy at 15.
Whoa, you knew that your fucking phone was
Yeah.
taken away. Your Game Boy is gone.
Yeah. And
But,
honestly, we're lucky. Like, we were doing stuff like that at 15. And you know what, today we drink, we smoke a little bit. But we live, and we do a little psychedelics, we've spoken about that. But we are not drug addicts.
We are not.
We are not drug addicts.
We are responsible users.
Not only not responsible users, but
You don't
we
consider yourself
no,
responsible?
I don't think I'm always responsible, but I feel like that I, not in comparing to other people that I know, I'm at a very good place with it. I'm at a very good place with it.
Yeah.
I'm in a very place where, like, it's not taking over my life. It's more of a hobby.
Okay. Yeah. But it's a continuous hobby. Yeah.
It's a continuous hobby, but people have continuous hobbies.
Bro, I got back from the U.S. like a month and a half ago. I don't think I've had like 1 day of sobriety, bro. Like, honestly, at this point, I think I'm like 60% alcohol. You know, like, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Like, and there's some days where I'm like, all right, today I'm just not gonna drink.
Yeah.
Right. And then there you go. Like, somebody goes and call, like, yo, fast that. I'm just gonna fucking sit. Like, or you find yourself just fucking taking shots, and down goes the drain.
Down goes the drain.
So yeah, I've been constantly drinking for the past like long time.
Yeah, but you're in a pretty good place though. Like I'll tell you, like, okay, fine, we all have stuff we could work at. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we could get drunk a little later in the day.
But I'm not an alcoholic.
But you're not an alcoholic. You have your life together.
Yeah.
You're able to work through your issues.
That's true.
And that's the point.
That's the point.
Some people aren't able to do that.
Work through the issues.
Yeah.
That's where mental issues come in.
Yeah. If you have mental issues, honestly,
listen to this podcast.
Listen to this podcast. This podcast is for
it's
people.
It's intended for the mentally challenged.
It is. Our target audience is people with mental illnesses. We're like the only ones that are here for you guys.
Yeah. We'll be there.
We'll be there.
Day and night.
Day and night.
Because we're also mentally challenged.
No, I don't know.
To a degree.
To a degree. But no, it's not even. It's not about what we are. It's about who we're here for.
And what we're trying to do.
Yeah. So if you're staying at home and you have crippling depression, if you have anxiety that's taking over your brain,
if your dad beats you,
if you have real trauma, if you have trauma that feels like trauma that's not so bad,
if your girl left you for some douchebag and ran away with your assets,
if you just feel like you're fucked in the head and no one gets you, like your brain is wired different, if you feel alone,
or you found out your mom was a prostitute and you're really just a result of a major bukkake,
then this podcast is something you should fucking listen to.
I love this. I love this. This is great. This is great. We should keep doing this.
Just keep doing this, man.
Yeah. Would you be open to bringing new people?
We could definitely bring new people.
Yeah. Do you want to bring in guests?
I think we should actually do a segment because we're two Jews with booze. We should bring the segment we
More
bring in.
Jews.
Yeah, and booze and stuff. I think we should do sometimes a segment we bring in a girl, and she talks about how much she hates, things she hates about Jewish men.
Oh, that's interesting.
You know what?
Yeah.
Because we're here like backing on cocky and shit. We should take criticism too.
Yeah. You know, equality.
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 We can learn from it.
Hey. It's fucking, what month is it? Fucking Breast Cancer Awareness Month, man.
Yeah.
You know, if it's not a month, then it's not serious, bro. And obviously it's serious enough. It's got a month. Also, chips, fries got a month. You know, the French fries you get at McDonald's, they got their own month.
What the fuck?
That means it's important enough. So, eat fries.
Eat fries.
You know.
What doesn't have a month that like?
Probably black people.
They have a month.
They do. Right, they do.
I think they're the first ones that even got
They
a
are.
month.
It is important. It is important.
Yeah.
Very important.
So if mental illness doesn't have a month, what does that mean?
Then obviously it's not. I guess considered it. You know. It's just not up there. It's not up there with the big names. You know. the big O, the big trio, the big 12. You know. Big trio times 4.
So it's not important.
Yeah, I even know, like every month indicates. I can't even fucking speak at this point. I can't tell you off the top of my head what each month is, or any month is, I just know that it's breast cancer awareness month because I see it on my fucking Facebook all the time.
So it's important.
So it's important. So it's important. And because IDF changed their logo to pink.
So it's important.
So it's important.
Yeah, so that's the it's important. And you know what, for mental illness?
What is it?
They have this podcast.
They do.
That's important.
That is important.
We could probably,
Anyway,
yeah,
guys,
it's been wonderful.
He wants to end it because he can't deal with you fuckers. And honestly,
well, how long did we do?
We did a good amount. Let's see how long this is. It's been an hour and a bit. It's been an hour and a bit, and I hated every moment of it. Stom, I fucking love you guys.
Yeah.
Keep tuning in.
Keep doing it.
I feel like we don't really have a schedule for this, but when it works out, it works out.
We're gonna try to do like once a week or once every 2 weeks.
We'll try. We try. You know, we got shit going on in our lives. We got. Well, we don't got chicks.
But even when we film it, I think we should release it on the same day.
We should. We could release it today. If you want to.
Is it today?
It's gonna take a while. You know, like fucking logistics and shit.
Yeah.
You know how that is.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
Fucking A.
Fucking A. Anyway, it was a pleasure, bro.
It's a pleasure.
And like every time.
Yeah.
Fucking juicing and boozing.
Juicing and boozing.
I didn't even finish my beer, but you know, I enjoyed every part of it. Oh, that pina colada was really good.
It fucked me up.
Really good, and that joint kind of really gave me a good head towards the end.
Yeah.
It really did. I needed it, you know. Like at the end of the day, that's really just a nice joint.
A nice fatty.
After like a nice long day of working, cause, hey man, shit gets hard, man.
It does.
You know, just grinding every fucking day.
Every day.
You know how it is. We're all fucking working hard.
You're probably working harder than me.
Nah, everyone works hard, just differently.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to do half the shit that you're doing.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be able to do half the shit you're doing. Like the amount of hours you have to sit at a desk. Like for me, I've tried to do it, and I have a job that, but like, it's rough for me. I mean, it's not easy either.
Sure.
Once you love what you're doing, it makes it a million times easier.
Yeah, but at this point, listen, you know, 3 years, almost 3 years at the company.
Yeah.
Where I work, and you know, all fun and games, but at some point you want something more, like you want something different, and you kind of feel like you don't want to let go of it.
Yeah.
Because it's so good, but at the same time you want to like go out there, so you're like on this like you know, on this ship, you know, where you're on this little plank of wood, you know, where they put you off the edge, right? You don't know if to jump or not. That's how it is.
That's nice.
Yeah. So it's not a bad thing, but it's a situation. Where
Yeah, it's a bad thing. I said that's nice, like that's like a nice description of it.
Yeah.
I didn't mean that's nice as like that's nice to sit on a plank of wood. But no, for real though, like it's better. It's the better way to.
Yeah, you just gotta kind of worry about what's next, so you can live good.
Yeah, you have to, and like you'll find like once you're in a place of like more of like financial stability, there's much more options that are open to you. Much more time is free to you.
Yeah.
You know, and everything you do, you can do it better. Everything you do,
anything I can do, you can do better. I
you
don't know how that
no, you just can invest in yourself.
Yeah.
Because like, who believes in you more than you?
Inspirational. Inspired. Alright, I think that's enough for the day, for the crew.
The crew.
That was fun.
We don't even need to say goodbye. We just fucking shut off.
We can
like,
shut it off.
Like, listen, you'll find us again.
Yeah.
Like, goodbye. I hope something we said disturbed you.
Sleep on it. You know, take it, talk about it in your office. You know.
Yeah.
You know.
Honestly, tell us. We'll appreciate the criticism.
Yeah, except for you, Karen.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Biatch.
Yeah, bro. Sick. Another fucking banger in the bag.
Bang.
Another fucking banger.
Does your phone stop after an hour?
Does it? I don't think so. Let's hope not.
No, it kept
Still
going.